Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to one of our new episodes.
Good morning from Seoul.
Yes, so today we're going to speak about why we came to Korea. So, and why we did not choose another country. But before that, obviously, I hope you had a great, or we hope that you had a great Christmas days, holidays, that you spend it with your family, with friends, with your loved ones. And yeah, Sarah and me, we spent the Christmas day together. Oh my god, I wanted to
It
say
was
first Christmas day because in Germany we say first Christmas day after the Christmas Eve. That's so. Oh, I never disappoint to have the weirdest starts in every podcast episode. I think that's a
no.
pattern.
Don't judge yourself.
Of course, exactly. People, don't judge yourself. Don't be like me. And yeah, as I said, first of that, we wanted to wish you also a great in between the years because next week is Happy New Year, and today's is gonna be about how and why we chose Korea and not another country. Yes.
Yes, that's great. And I also want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Let's start.
Yes, great. So the last two episodes we talked about who we are, our backgrounds. So you can have already had a snapshot that we also from different cultures and now living in a complete different culture. Or
Yeah.
as my mom is saying, like I'm living like in the end of the world because so far from Europe. And yeah, as for me, why I chose Korea. So what I'm actually doing here, what we are doing here. So decided to study here in Korea and doing my MBA at the Yonsei University. So global MBA or GMBA. And I chose Korea for me. Yeah, I think like 2011, I was already watching Korean dramas and series.
Nice.
And I always wanted to come to Asia to do my MBA. But actually, my first thought was 2015, 2014, or 16. This kind of time frame. I wanted to go to Beijing or Shanghai, so basically China, but it did not work out. And then I needed to start working. I was way younger back then. Oh my god! Yeah, and then I started working in Munich. And then COVID came, and then I decided, okay, I really want to do it. I really want to pursue it. And then 2 years ago, I came to Seoul, as you know, where I met Sarah. This is our
Yeah.
first episode, our special bond. And when I came here, I really immediately felt at home. Something was like calling me in here.
Yeah.
And when I came back home to Germany, I was like, okay, let's try and apply. And I applied to only Yonsei. I did not even do the others. Can you imagine? And it worked
Wow.
out. I could literally feel that it's gonna go work out because I had such a strong pull towards this country, towards the city, and towards this experience. Yeah, it was really, really a good, intense feeling that I knew I need to move forward to this direction.
Amazing. Wow. That was so amazing.
Yeah, it was really intense. Yeah, now I'm here. So I started with met you, with other beautiful people. Greetings and shout out to my GmbA people. Love you
Nice.
all.
Love you all. I don't know some of them, but I know
Yeah,
two or three of them very
yes,
well. They're
yes.
so nice.
Great people, great people. And yeah, that's why I chose Korea because as I said, I wanted to go to Asia in general. So for me, US or Europe, there was no question about it. So that's why I went to this direction. What about you, Sarah?
That's so
Enough from me,
interesting.
Jesus.
Okay, for me, I'm studying electrical engineering and I'm doing my PhD here. So before coming to Korea, I finished my master in Iran and I decided to leave the country. And I can remember I went to a conference like out of Iran and I saw a professor from Korea that was
Oh,
really
nice.
interested, in
Interesting.
yeah. So he asked me if I want to pursue my education. I contact him and so on. So at that point, I really didn't have in mind studying in Korea, but it was like my first impression to study in Korea, and then.
So cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my.
I should say that I didn't apply for that position because it was in robotics and my master was on wireless communications. I didn't want to study robotics. I did robotics during my bachelor, but not for my master. So Yeah, and then I finished my master, and for a year I was a lecturer at university,
Mhm.
and grader, lecturer, assisting professors, my professors over there, and of course doing researches. Then I decided to leave the country, and I was like determined to leave at the that time that I had in mind.
Got
So
it. Got
I
it.
didn't
Yeah.
want to postpone it to like a year later. So I applied for some positions. I remember I applied for some positions in Canada, and then I missed the deadline. Okay, I'm so bad with this. Oh my god, she knows me. I'm so bad with deadlines. Okay,
Not only
in
deadline, guys, it's also with the time.
oh my
You
god.
know, when we meet around 4 p.m., it's Sarah time is 3:45, and Nadine's time is 4 p.m. Guys,
Yeah.
literally.
So thank you, for reminding everyone. Now everyone knows.
Of course, little snippets.
And then I missed the deadline, so the professor told me, "Okay, I gotta wait for over 6 months and apply again, and yeah, and blah blah, and the whole process."
Nice.
So
Cool.
I was wondering, no, I want to leave that country. So I applied for a position in Finland. I could get it, but I have a friend who has been living there for over 12 years. And then my friend told
Interesting.
me, as I know you, maybe, sociably, I'm like a very sociable person, like to be, among people, talk to people, you know me how I am.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, so he told me maybe actually culturally it doesn't suit me.
Got it, got it.
Or if I decide to go there and then just try it. I was thinking, okay, let's try, another country as well. I go with the wave. I go, I feel so like free in these
Hashtag
cases.
go with the wave.
It's for PhD. You can try something, and then if you don't like it, you can
It's
just quit.
different with the
Okay.
masters
Yeah,
on MBA because you have like
exactly.
this program. I mean, you can drop it, but then you cannot go to another school, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I applied for only one position in Korea. First of all, I should say that the position that I applied for, it totally fits what I was working on during my master.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other hand, the professor is the author of one of the popular books in my field. So I kind of,
Nice.
I was familiar with that book. I've read it, for years. It's a nice one. So and then I received an email that the professor said, "Oh yeah, he's interested, so let's have the interview."
Mm.
And I was thinking, okay, why not Korea? Korean drama. Okay, I should really confess that I'm not a big fan of K-pop or K-drama, but still, everywhere we hear about them.
Got it, yeah.
So yeah, that's why and this is how I came to Korea.
I love that. That's so good.
Yeah,
But and when you mentioned yes, I'm also need to confess alongside you. I mean, you know that, but not our people out there, our beautiful people. I don't. I'm also not so much into K-pop. I have some people in my at GmbA. They're really like into
yeah,
K-pop.
K-pop.
Oh my god, they will kill me now if they ever listen to this. BTS, 17, and like these
Yeah,
bands. Let's say, yeah.
yeah.
Me, I today until today I cannot distinguish which song is what.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god,
you're so bad.
I am bad. I'm telling you, literally bad. So
Yeah. Yeah, so same, almost same for me. I like listening to some of the songs, like K-pop songs,
true,
and of course, I like
they're
some
good.
of
I
the
mean,
creativity that they have.
totally.
I really admire that, but I'm not like a
That I did some dance on TikTok too. So yeah,
cool.
that's actually like a good vibe, a good going with the wave, like the K
Yes.
wave in this time. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's right. Or maybe if actively trying them, I would like it, right? For example, starting dancing for TikTok and then little by little I
Don't
find
worry,
it interesting and
we
so
gotta do
fun.
that. We gotta do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't worry.
That's also a nice idea.
Totally. Oh my god, yeah. But that's actually very interesting what you're saying, like that you also applied and then went and then you decided to come here, even
Yes.
that you did not have any connections previously, like K drama, like me, for example, because as I said, I'm
Hmm.
not into K pop either. But like, I try it and it's based on recommendations. While for me, it's more, I like this movies and series.
Yeah.
One thing I need to say back then in 2011, or 2010 I started to watch. Maybe in some websites,
Right.
let's say, I don't want to say
Wow.
illegal the word, but
Impressive.
before, because not Netflix or in Europe, there was nothing about that. And the funny thing is, back then everyone watched How I Met Your Mother, Two and a Half Men, Big Bang
Got
Theory,
it.
like more these American ones.
Yeah.
More these American ones, like series. Not that they're bad, but for me, they were like, after some seasons, it was like too long and too dragging, and I didn't like it. But then that's why I started to watch. And also when I studied in the UK back then, because I did my master's in the UK, I had like a lot of Chinese good friends, like mostly Chinese, and they brought me to this website basically. Then I thought like, oh, 16 episodes, 20 episodes, maximum like 50 episodes. For me, like the length and how they have this style of telling some stories within a series, like within a drama and a K drama, was for me much more appealing than like the American ones or the European ones.
Wow. Wow.
So
Impressive. Yeah.
that's like my connection. But you, for you, I came like because of this, and I want to do in Asia, and you because of like a recommendation. I
Yeah.
love that. And then,
Yeah.
oh my God, thanks God she missed the deadline in Canada. I just was thinking about it. Otherwise, we would never meet.
Exactly. That's true. And we never actually know what will happen when we just hit the road, right?
Totally. Oh my
Yeah.
God. And
Yeah.
now I remember something when you said that. Oh my God. Because I told you here now as well that I only applied for Yonsei for this one university.
Yeah.
And I actually, that was 2023, was the deadline in May. Yeah, guys. If you follow us more, I'm like really insane with numbers and dates, and us, Sarah, it's insane. So it was like the deadline was like in May or end of April. And in January, I was thinking about should I apply. And then I was thinking in January 2023, okay, I'm not gonna do this because who wants to go to financial accounting and this bullshit of statistic management and all these kind of business sides I don't like. Okay. And then I don't know what happened in March 2023 that I had like, oh, I need to do it. Let's go. Fuck it.
Wow.
Like this, just go with the wave, hashtag wave, go with the wave. And it was like I had like only 2 weeks time to apply, and it
Wow.
was very intense. So it
Yeah.
sounds kind of familiar, like in the sense of how destiny brings you, as you said, forward to the path.
Yes,
Insane.
that's totally right. That's totally right. And so it was that's so interesting. When I came to
Wow.
Korea, it was like my first impression to Korean culture and
Mm,
the country. And so I was thinking that okay, for the first semester, of course, I applied and I'm here. I was under scholarship,
yeah.
so I wasn't worrying too much. On the other hand, I didn't make the firm decision to stay here. So I said, let's go. If I like it, I would stay. Otherwise, just first
Got it. Got
semester,
it.
this is an experience and just I will leave the country. And I came here and, you know, everything was totally new for me. Like the
Yeah.
food, culture,
Yeah.
people, how they react when when you have a question, when you need help. Everything was new to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and I decided to say after the first semester, I say, yeah, let's just do it. It's like a new experience.
So cool.
Life is an adventure. So yeah,
Absolutely.
let's just enjoy it. Yeah, so I stayed, and it's been like over 4 years that I've been living here, and I have fun, and I met a lot of new people here. So we may talk about all these issues, all these things later on, but yeah, this was the reason that I came to Korea.
No, that's so cool. And why you also chose,
In
why I also
Korea,
chose.
yeah, yeah.
So that's so interesting to just say from my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
When you say it's completely new food, everything, right?
Yeah.
For me, I was back then, for me, the unicorn in Germany, in my home, in my family, because I bought a rice cooker. I cook like Korean dishes.
Wow.
Okay, guys, not these dishes. What
I
you think,
love
like
it.
tteokbokki and these kind of little, like with
But
gochujang, and really like did that at home.
yeah.
And I love the Asian supermarket. So I was like already the woman, the girl who's like crazy. She likes Asian food, Korean food more than like European food. So that was like very interesting that
Wow.
I just remembered, like everyone was like, oh, Nadine likes rice. Why she doesn't like potatoes or pasta? Okay, nobody said that, but sometimes it was like funny making these jokes.
Yes.
So for me, it was kind of familiar when I first time came here, and also like living here, this food. But now I need to admit, I actually miss German bread. I literally did miss it,
I miss
honestly.
bread here too. Wow.
And if you asked me like 2 years ago, or like the Nadine from 10 years ago, she would be like, oh my God, best food ever. The rice with rice cooker. Then also, I like Japanese food too, Chinese food, like not only based on
Yes.
Korean. I really love that.
Yeah, same for me.
And especially UK, where more authentic restaurants than in Germany. I'm not saying in Germany they're not authentic ones, but they have like more the taste based for the Europeans. Same for
Right.
here in
Makes
Korea.
sense. Makes sense, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally, totally. So that's so interesting to see that I was already like going with some idea, right?
Right.
When you for you it said like life is an adventure, hashtag go with the wave.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really that's so amazing. I
Yeah.
really it's somewhat sort of similar, but actually different as well.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then how we met here, and then how we learned and grew and stuff.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Totally. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I love this. I love
Yeah.
this. Totally. Yeah. Oh my god. Slay girl.
Slay. Yeah, so this was the story that we came to Korea. And again, thank you for listening to us. We will share more about Korea and the culture and everything and all our experiences here with you guys. We will, of course, in other episodes. If you have any question, please let us know. And we are really appreciate your comments. And of course, we will follow up.
Definitely. Please comments. There will be a poll again. We saw some people participating and also commenting. Thank you so much for that. We're gonna, of course, consider that too. And next week, we're gonna deep dive more into how is living here for us, and also like studying in a Korean university, because you got the snapshot of our backgrounds and how the Korea and the universities here help us shaping our dream where we want to go forward. This is gonna be the next episode, so next week. So stay tuned. And of course, we want to say Happy New Year for 2025 next week, and enjoy. Don't get too drunk. Yeah. Be careful. If you love someone, say it to this person. Okay. Don't hesitate. And yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful
okay.
people. Slay.
Yeah, it's late,
And
okay?
speak to you next week.
I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I should also mention that we received comments from someone that asked me to talk more about Iran and traveling to there or how's the life over there. That we will record in a separate episode. And thank you for leaving the comments. Again, happy New Year and enjoy your holiday. See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.